Hello friends, welcome back to Slay the Spire. Last time out, well first time really, but across the 3 episodes, we won as the Ironclad. Now we're going to try and win as the Silent. A deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Ring of the Snake, at the start of each combat draw 2 additional cards. It's nice and straightforward. Greetings, I am Niao. I brought you back. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP, max HP plus 7. It's got to be the max HP. So the Silent starts with 70 HP instead of 80. And obviously Ring of the Snake against Burning Blood. Apart from that, there are massive differences between the 2 characters. I think we're going to take this path, going up that way. So 1 Cultist. As you can see, 7 cards instead of 5 to start the combat. So we've used Ritual. So this is the Survivor's 2 main the Silent's 2 main starting cards. Survivor, gain 8 block, discard 1 card. And Neutralize, deal 3 damage and apply 1 weak. Don't mind if I do. We'll discard a standard block. And we'll end the turn because we have nothing else to really do. Again, we get Neutralize and Survivor. In the exact same hand as last time. Which is fine, it's a good hand. It's perfectly playable. But we do want to start doing more damage. And luckily, 3 attacks is enough to end it. Okay, we have Dagger Throw. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. It's quite a good card. Flying Knee. Deal 8 damage, next turn, gain energy. And Caltrops. Whenever you're attacked, deal 3 damage back. Flying Knee is always a card I like to have in my hand as the Silent. So we're taking damage here. Well, we're not. We're taking an 11 strength attack, but we can block that, that's fine. 7, which will become 5, so 1 defend is enough. Flying Knee is great, and a normal attack. What are we doing this time? 11 again. Survivor. And defend. And we'll get 2 strikes, because it will do 7 damage. So, taking no damage, which is obviously optimal. And we have enough to get the kill this time. 12 gold, add a card. Masterful Stab. Costs 1 additional energy each time you lose HP this combat. Deal 12 damage. All Out Attack. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Discard 1 card at random. Leg Sweep. Apply 2 weak, gain 11 block. I love every single one of these cards. All Out Attack is absolutely incredible in multi enemy situations. Masterful Stab, if you can combine it with defense, is just lovely. Leg Sweep is just pure defense. I think we would like to take Leg Sweep. But really, any of those choices were great. Oh, it's a random chest. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25%. That is absolutely superb with the fact we just picked up Leg Sweep. What have we got in the shop? All Out Attack. Handy. Dagger Throw, which we also passed up in the first combat. I think we have to take All Out Attack. Dodge and Roll is nice. Infinite Blades is nice as well. Gives you a free 4 damage attack every turn. We'll take dodge and roll. We're up to 16 cards already, which is probably more. Gain 100 gold, or gain 275 gold, become cursed. Regret. At the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. It's such a massive amount of gold that you just kind of have to take it. So we can actually hit Survivor here to discard the regret card. Because we didn't have anything better to do in the turn. It is of course Gremlin Knob, who gets stronger as we play skills. Neutralize will be very helpful. Flying Knee, helpful. Is Leg Sweep worth it? Probably not. Probably not. We want to focus on damage. We don't actually have a massive number of damage dealing cards at the moment, so we'd like to just get the fight over and done with. That was a bit of a toss-up there. We could have blocked 8 damage total over the next 2 turns. I think we definitely want to use it there though. Because we can probably get the kill here. Yeah, we can. Good. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works whenever you spend any gold at a shop. Backstab is incredible. Endless Agony is not great. Masterful Stab is incredible. Backstab. It's a free 11 damage attack that always shows up in your hand at the start of a fight. And now it's 15 damage. I think that's the right play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right play. So, Backstab will take out one of these guys straight away. All Out Attack will also do some good work. And we'd like to dodge and roll, actually. Just to give us a free 4 block for the next turn. Neutralize is lovely. Leg Sweep's actually lovely here as well. And we may as well fire out a defend because we're going to lose 1 HP. Well, 2 HP, sorry, because it counts to the regret card as a card. Yeah, that makes sense. Maw Bank, I wish we hadn't got because we are actually looking to spend gold next time we can. Gain 2 dexterity, that's good. We also got weak potion in the last fight, incidentally. Calculated Gamble, discard your hand, draw that many cards. Quick Slash, Blade Dance. Not particularly enthralled by any of those. 5 for gold and Nunchaku. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain 1 energy. Useful. So we're going to smith our leg sweep. Extra block, extra weak. And straight into the elite against Lagavulin. Lagavulin is... It's a pretty tough crowd, actually. I think... Don't know if we want to take this fight on straight away or not. We get a few turns to get ourselves going with Lagavulin. You get leg sweep. So we'll hit a few stacks of weakness. This is what I'm worried about with regret. Let's just go for a bit of damage to start. 2 HP is fine. We probably want dexterity for this fight, actually. So, flying knee is great. In fact, we can play everything here, so... yeah, that's a pretty good turn. We'll take 3 damage, that's okay. Leg sweep's superb, and we may as well use 2 defense, so we only take 2 damage. It's not 2 blockable damage, it's literally just 2 HP lost. Top up the weak, get a couple of strikes, got an energy back. We probably didn't, well, we certainly didn't want that there, but that's okay. So we're going to get through this quite easily. Lagavulin does hit pretty hard. Don't need Survivor there, we have enough. We'll start next turn with 5 block, which is actually quite good. We'll be able to top up the block and get 14 block from leg sweep. Neutralize is lovely, flying knee is lovely, 2 strikes are both lovely. We are missing 1 strength, we will now be missing 2 strength. Every time it plays Siphon Soul, we can't actually kill it. But we can get rid of the regret card here. While not taking damage. That went fairly well, actually. It was a bit of a slow fight. Whenever you add an attack into your deck, upgrade it. That is tremendous to get that in Act 1. So we have Tactician, unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain energy. Useful, particularly if you have a discard deck, but we don't have a discard deck at the moment, so we'll be looking elsewhere. Sneaky Strike, deal 14 damage. If you've discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy. Flying Knee, deal 11 damage, next turn, gain energy. I think we'll have an upgraded Flying Knee, please. Large Acid Slime. Hurts to get regret on your first turn. But we've got... that's actually very good. We'd like to get it... I think 34 is the lowest we can go there, so 35 is pretty superb. Because now we can hopefully get a decent bit of damage done to it. No, but what we will do is just hit a big pile of block. We are getting slimed, but that's okay, because we've now got tons of attacks this turn. We're actually going to take it down to 8. So we'll only be dealing with 8 HP from the 2 enemies left here. If we luck into an all attack here, no, not quite. We can leg sweep this and hit 2 attacks, which is probably our best way to avoid all damage. And hopefully we'll get a couple of attacks here. Only 1. Just burn a couple of the slime cards. And finally, strike to finish. Oh, we tag Nunchaku. Noxious Fumes. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Heal Hook. Deal 8 damage if the enemy has weak, gain energy, and draw a card. Ooh. Makes... Noxious Fumes is one of my favourite cards in the game. Heal Hook in this circumstance is probably as good. But we have to start trying to get some poison on the go. I think we'll take the elite first. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. We can get a fair amount of damage done, which means we should get the kill next turn. We're going to take some damage in doing so. But hopefully taking 9 damage now will save us more than 9 later. All-out attack is fantastic here. We do want to defend. We do want to proc Flying Knee. And we want to proc Noxious Fumes as well. Although they do have Artifact, so it won't immediately hit them. But a couple of turns from now we will start building poison on them, so... Leg Sweep is just terrific. Actually, we probably should have leg sweeped the other one. That's fine, that's fine. We take 1 damage, but it is all we'll take. HP is getting quite low though. It's when you start getting further up the spire that you start to miss. Oh, didn't need to do that. That was poor. So poison, you'll notice they had 2 ticks there. They take 2 damage. The ticks go down by 1, but we're adding 2 every time. So we need to do 4 damage to this guy. So Flying Knee will take care of that. Neutralize will just top up. And we didn't need... We didn't need the proc of Nunchaku there. That's been 3 times it's procced, and each time has been probably more useless than the last. It's totally fine. We're not missing much there. And the poison does start kicking up. It's now in 5. I'll go down to 4. Next turn it'll be 6. Next turn it'll be 7. And it'll be dead by then. But it will be dead at the end of this turn anyway, so... 30 gold, Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy extra. That is superb for the Silent, with the extra 2 cards that we already get. Strength Potion is lovely. Another Flying Knee. An upgraded Dagger Throw. Particularly with Regret in your hand, Dagger Throw is useful. So, Backstab Plus, we're taking out you straight away. We are actually taking out second one straight away as well. And it got rid of Regret, which is just fantastic. We're taking you down to 1 HP. And in fact, we're killing you. Deadly Poison, apply 5 poison. Can't see past that, I'm afraid. We Smith, we take the risk. We will add an extra poison to Noxious Fumes. We will only need to block 1 big attack here. And hopefully we can do it with Leg Sweep. Neutralize is always good. It's, I mean, less obviously good at the moment, but... Oh, I should have used Strength. That's fine, we're okay. We've got the Weakness Potion, so this is its big attack. Going to do 18. And we get leg sweep. Game over. We'll just chuck 5 poison at it. Noxious Fumes is lovely, Flying Knee is lovely, and we may as well Dagger Throw. Actually, we really should have blocked a little bit there, but you know, 3 damage we can handle. We just don't want to die to burn and regret damage. Neutralize is fantastic. Flying Knee, lovely. We're taking some damage here. We're going to take 7. It'll take us down to 16. Dodge and roll is fine. And then we want to use Dagger Throw, Strike, All Out Attack. Oh, All Out Attack. I didn't. we've messed up the nunchaku proc again. That was an actual messing it up on my part though that time. So we'll top up leg sweep. We'll strike and we'll be fine there. Burn actually does damage as opposed to direct HP lost, so. Probably should have used poison there actually. Will we risk it? Take us down to 13. Yeah, I think we risk it. Because poison will be up to 19 next turn, so 51. It is getting close to its big attack again. But we have a lot of attack cards to play here. We will block. We maybe don't need to. We'll need to do 1 damage in this turn. We have Flying Knee. We'll need to use leg... Well, we won't actually need to use leg sweep, but... for peace of mind, we'll use leg sweep so that we don't take any extra damage there. And... we are done. Tools of the Trade. At the start of your turn, draw a card, discard a card. 1000 cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Burst. This turn your next skill is played twice. I'm not wild on any of those. Tools of the Trade is nice, but it does feel like a waste of an energy. We'll take it. Empty Cage. Upon pickup, remove 2 cards from your deck. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer gain gold. We have 700. Double the effectiveness of potions. No thank you. It's going to be Ectoplasm again. And with that, it's going to be the end of this episode. But I will see you guys in the next one. And I'd love it if you'd keep me posted on how much you're enjoying Slay the Spire, because, you know, I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's one of the best games of the last 10 years. And, you know, I'd love to keep playing it. But if you guys hate it, then that's fair enough. I can't account for taste, you know? My own personal taste, I mean, not yours. Obviously, you, as my viewers, you have impeccable taste. But until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye for now.